Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like you're running on empty, no matter how much you sleep? Or maybe you've noticed the numbers on the scale creeping up even though your diet and exercise habits haven't really changed? You might chalk it up to stress, getting older, or just the chaos of modern life. We're often told to just push through it. But what if these feelings, the persistent fatigue, the stubborn weight gain, the mental fog that makes it hard to concentrate, aren't just random symptoms of a busy life? What if they're actually subtle signals from your body, trying to tell you that something deeper is out of balance? These could be the silent whispers of a small but incredibly powerful gland in your neck that might be struggling. I'm talking about your thyroid. This small butterfly-shaped gland sits low on the front of your neck, and it's essentially the master conductor of your body's orchestra. It's the control center for your metabolism, which is a word we hear all the time. But what does it really mean? Your metabolism isn't just about how fast you burn calories. It's the sum of all the chemical processes that keep you alive and functioning. Your thyroid produces hormones that travel through your bloodstream to every single cell in your body, telling them how much energy to use and when. It dictates your heart rate, regulates your body temperature, supports your brain function, controls the speed of your digestion, and even plays a role in maintaining the health of your skin, hair, and nails. When it's working correctly, your entire system runs like a well-oiled machine. But when it's not, the entire orchestra can fall out of tune. We're about to dive deep into the specific signs that this master gland might be struggling, and trust me, some of them will surprise you. If you're ready to understand your body better and take the first step towards feeling your best, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel and ensures you won't miss our future health deep dives. Alright, so when we talk about thyroid issues, we are usually referring to one of two main conditions. Hypothyroidism, where the gland is underactive and doesn't produce enough hormones, or hyperthyroidism, where it's overactive and produces too much. Today, we're focusing on the far more common of the two, hypothyroidism. This is when your body's metabolic engine slows way down, and the consequences can ripple through your entire system. The problem is the symptoms are often vague and develop slowly over years, making them incredibly easy to dismiss. So, let's uncover those sneaky signs your thyroid might be crying out for help. First up, the classic duo, profound fatigue and unexplained weight gain. We're not just talking about feeling a bit tired after a long day. This is a bone-deep exhaustion that sleep doesn't seem to fix. It's waking up feeling just as tired as when you went to bed. This happens because your cells aren't getting the go signal from the thyroid hormones to produce energy efficiently. At the same time, your metabolic rate plummets. Your body starts burning calories at a snail's pace, which means that even if you're eating well and exercising, you might gain weight or find it nearly impossible to lose. This is often compounded by fluid retention, another common symptom, which can make you feel puffy and bloated. Next, let's look at your skin, hair, and nails. Your thyroid hormones are critical for the regeneration of these cells. When production slows, so does this renewal process. You might notice your skin becoming incredibly dry, coarse, and flaky, no matter how much moisturizer you use. Your hair can become brittle and start to thin out, not just on your head, but all over your body. One of the most classic telltale signs that doctors look for is the thinning of the outer third of the eyebrows. And your nails? They might become brittle and weak, breaking or splitting easily. It's easy to blame these things on the weather or a new shampoo, but together they can paint a picture of an underactive thyroid. Here's a big one: feeling cold all the time. Are you the person who's always reaching for a sweater, even when others are comfortable? Do you have icy hands and feet? Your thyroid acts as your body's internal thermostat. By controlling your metabolism, it controls how much heat your body generates. With hypothyroidism, your internal furnace is turned way down. Your body is conserving energy, which means it produces less heat, leaving you feeling perpetually chilly and sensitive to cold temperatures. Now let's talk about your brain. The impact of low thyroid on your mental and cognitive health is profound and often misdiagnosed. That frustrating brain fog, where you struggle to find the right word, forget why you walked into a room, or find it impossible to concentrate, is a hallmark symptom. Your brain needs thyroid hormones to function properly. But it goes deeper than that. Hypothyroidism can directly impact your mood, leading to symptoms that look exactly like depression or anxiety. You might feel apathetic, sad, and lose interest in things you once enjoyed. You could also experience heightened anxiety, irritability, and mood swings. It's a crucial connection that is too often overlooked. But the list doesn't stop there. There are other, sneakier signs. Because thyroid hormones also regulate muscle function and digestion, you might experience frequent muscle aches, stiffness, and joint pain. Constipation is another major red flag. When your metabolism slows, so does your entire digestive tract. For women, an underactive thyroid can wreak havoc on the menstrual cycle, causing heavier, more frequent, or irregular periods. You might even notice your voice becoming hoarse or a feeling of fullness in your throat, which could indicate swelling of the gland itself, known as a goiter. Even high cholesterol levels on a blood test can be a sign, as the thyroid helps the liver process and clear cholesterol from the body. So, who is most at risk? While anyone can develop hypothyroidism, it's about 8 times more common in women than in men, with the risk increasing with age, particularly after 60. Having a close family member with thyroid disease also increases your risk, as does having a personal history of autoimmune conditions like type 1 diabetes or celiac disease. If you've had previous thyroid surgery or radiation treatment to the neck or chest, you're also at higher risk. If you've been listening and nodding along, recognizing a cluster of these symptoms in your own life, please don't just brush them off. It's not just in your head, and it's not necessarily a normal part of aging. The first step is simple. Talk to your doctor. A straightforward blood test to check your thyroid-stimulating hormone, or TSH, along with your active thyroid hormones, free T4 and free T3, can give you clear answers. Understanding these silent signals is the first, most powerful step toward getting the right diagnosis, the right treatment, and finally feeling like yourself again. As a doctor, I can't stress enough how important it is to catch these signs early. Think of your thyroid as the silent manager of your body's energy budget. When it's off, everything is off, and these problems are often progressive. What starts as mild fatigue or a few extra pounds can, over time, escalate into more serious health complications. We're talking about an increased risk of heart disease, challenges with fertility, persistent brain fog, and significant impacts on your mental health, like depression and anxiety. Many people unfortunately dismiss these early warnings, chalking them up to stress or just getting older. But ignoring these signals is like ignoring the check engine light on your car. You might keep going for a while, but a major breakdown is waiting down the road. If you're nodding along to these symptoms, it's time to take action. Get that thyroid checked out. So, what does taking action actually look like? It starts with a conversation. Schedule an appointment with your doctor and be prepared to advocate for yourself. Don't just say, "I feel tired." Be specific. Say, "I've been experiencing debilitating fatigue, unexplained weight gain, and I'm concerned it could be my thyroid." Your doctor will likely start with a physical exam, feeling your neck for any swelling or nodules on the gland itself, which is known as a goiter. But the real answers lie in your blood work. It's crucial to ask for a comprehensive thyroid panel. The standard TSH, or thyroid-stimulating hormone test, is a good start. It's the signal from your brain's pituitary gland telling your thyroid what to do. A high TSH suggests your brain is shouting at a sluggish thyroid, indicating hypothyroidism. A low TSH means your thyroid might be in overdrive, a sign of hyperthyroidism. But TSH is only part of the story. You also want to see your free T4 and free T3 levels, which are the actual thyroid hormones circulating in your blood. And critically, ask for thyroid antibody tests like TPO and TJAB. These can reveal if an autoimmune condition, like Hashimoto's or Graves' disease, is the underlying cause of your thyroid trouble. Getting this full picture is the first, most critical step toward getting the right treatment. But don't stop there. Lifestyle changes can make a huge difference. While medication is often the cornerstone of treatment, your daily habits are the powerful pillars that support your thyroid health. Let's start with your plate. Your thyroid needs specific nutrients to function optimally. Iodine is the fundamental building block of thyroid hormones. Selenium is essential for converting the storage hormone T4 into the active hormone T3. And zinc plays a key role in signaling the whole process. You can find these in foods like seaweed, Brazil nuts, fish, and lean meats. Now, you may have heard about goitrogens, compounds in foods like broccoli, kale, and soy that can potentially interfere with thyroid function. For most people, especially when these foods are cooked, they are perfectly healthy in moderation. It's also worth noting the strong link between autoimmune thyroid disease and gluten sensitivity. For some individuals with Hashimoto's, a trial of a gluten-free diet, under medical supervision, can lead to a significant reduction in symptoms. Next, let's talk about stress. Chronic stress floods your body with cortisol, which can directly inhibit thyroid hormone production. You can't eliminate stress, but you can build resilience to it. Incorporate practices like mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, or even just a quiet walk in nature into your daily routine. Prioritizing 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep is non-negotiable. Finally, get moving, but do it wisely. Gentle to moderate exercise like brisk walking or swimming can boost your metabolism. Strength training is fantastic for building muscle, which acts like a metabolic engine. But be careful not to overdo it, as intense exercise can be an additional stressor on an already taxed system. These changes are like giving your thyroid a high five. Remember, guys, taking care of your thyroid isn't just about avoiding problems. It's about feeling your absolute best. This holistic approach, combining medical treatment with intentional choices, is how you truly partner with your body. It's not about a quick fix. It's a journey of listening to your body and giving it the support it needs to heal and thrive. This is about reclaiming your vitality, sharpening your focus, and stabilizing your mood. It's about transforming from just getting by to truly living with energy and joy. When you support this tiny butterfly-shaped gland, it supports you back in 1,000 different ways. And trust me, when your thyroid's happy, you're happy.